The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Joined by Carson-Newman, Director of Tennis, Gene Love. I'm Eric Cain, and this is seeingeagles.com. Coach, your teams will try it again this fall. Been rained out a few times before, but going to head down to Athens, Tennessee this weekend for a doubleheader on Saturday against Reinhardt University and Tennessee Wesleyan. What do you look for in your teams going forward, as this being the first time they're getting live action? What do you look for? What do you want to build on, and what do you like to see out of your teams this weekend?
Well, first of all, Eric, I think we just like to have the opportunity to play because of our 4 play dates this fall season, we've only gotten 1 in so far, and tomorrow's weather forecast isn't too great either. But so in terms of that, we just need to get out on the court against someone other than ourselves and do what we can do, okay? We've done all we can do in practice right now. We need some outside competition. We need to be put in some challenging situations, and as a coaching staff, myself, my grad assistant, we need to see how players react against outside competition so that we can know how to better interact and coach them. We also need to see our players execute what we've been working on during practice and see them take it into a match play situation. It's easy in practice to do some things at times. You get used to people and you know people's strengths and weaknesses, but when you play against outside folks that you haven't played before, then it's a completely different competitive situation, and that's what we need right now. And we just haven't had a whole lot of opportunity for that this fall.
And going down there and having 2 matches in one day, I know in the spring that might not be a big deal, but this being your first live action of the fall, can 2 matches in one game play a factor this weekend?
It could. One thing with the NCAA rules about what we can do in the fall, it doesn't give us a whole lot of time to do some conditioning work that would be helpful for playing a doubleheader. Most of the time during the spring semester in our main championship segment of the season, we don't play doubleheaders, okay? So this will be a challenge physically, although we've tried to do a little conditioning. Once again, we're just limited on how many days per week that we can practice due to NCAA rules. So that will be a factor, I think, for the doubleheader, especially for the second match of the day.
To continue on with this rough fall, the weather's not been a help. Haven't had a court for most of the fall, but the Carson-Newman Tennis Complex finally has a court laid. It's looking good out there. Talk a little bit about your new tennis courts.
Yes, we have a completely new tennis surface. Matter of fact, we dug the old one up and put a new one in. So we have a good surface, and it's been a real blessing to be able to come back and practice on campus. So we've been able to get in more work, obviously, because we weren't spending an hour a day traveling somewhere to practice. So that's been a good thing. And also, I think it's really exciting for me. It's exciting for the student athletes because this is just phase 1 of a renovation of the tennis complex. The main thing was getting the new court surface, but we've got some other things coming in a 2-3 year plan, which eventually the last part of the plan is going to be a tennis field house with locker room, storage space, coaches' offices, team room, which is going to be really nice. So it's pretty exciting, but like I said, we're just happy to have a great court surface now. And it's been great. It's been great. Practices are a lot of fun. Coming out to the new court surface, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, hopefully the rain will hold off and you guys will get some matches in, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
She is Carson-Newman men's and women's coach Gene Love. I'm Eric Cain, and this is seeingeagles.com.